I'm Reed, and this is Man Cave Guitar Pedal Mania. Today, it's Overdrive Overkill. I'm doing a blind shootout of every Overdrive pedal I have. I know which one I think is my favorite, but we're going to find out. And yes, I stole this idea entirely from Andertons in the UK. Thank you, Andertons guys, you are awesome. Now, bass player in Old Man Jam, that's my pretend band, Ben, is going to help me here with the pedals. I will have on a mask, not as fancy as the Anderton guys, but it's the best I can do. He is going to hold up two pedals, we'll call them A and B. I am going to play through the pedals, completely dry into my normal recording rig, the Supro, into the Rock Wreck load box, going out into my Torpedo Cab M, into my Scarlett audio interface recorded in Ableton. I'm going to play it with the drive at 9 o'clock, noon, and 3 o'clock for each pedal. And at the end of that, I'm going to choose pedal A or B. That pedal will stay on the board, and Ben will load up another pedal. And we're just going to do that until I've worked through all of them, keeping A or B. Kind of like going to the optometrist. Theoretically, when I get to the end of this, I will have my favorite overdrive pedal. I think I know which one it is. I hope I do. So we will see what happens when you eliminate sight from this equation. Ben, anything to add before we start?
None in particular, nope.
Overdrive Overkill. Let's get going. All right, it's time to put on my blindfold. Okay, I have never played guitar blind before. All right, Ben, load up the pedals.
All right. Over here, on my left we have A. On my right, we have B. A and B.
Okay, remember to turn on the tuner to mute it as you plug them in.
Amp is coming off of standby. Tuner will be off in...
Alright, first, and we want both pedals off right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Tuner is coming off.
So this is my completely dry tone. Don't even have reverb going here. This is just guitar and amplifier. Man, that is so weird. Alright, I've never tried playing completely blind before. I assure you this is way blacked out. This is actually a much more effective blindfold than I had expected. Alright, Maestro, pedal A if you would.
Pedal A.
This is not easy. And I should say for all, I turned my head a little bit because I'm used to hearing out of my right ear. That's just a personal tick. All of the pedals will have the volume at as close to unity gain as we can get, the tone at 12 o'clock. Alright, I think I got that. Pedal B if you would.
Pedal B, go.
It certainly has less gain, which means more clarity. It's also a little bit quieter. Go back to pedal A, please. Back to pedal B. Turn up the volume on that one just a little bit. There we go. more equal. Now, gain at noon, if you would.
Gain at noon, pedal A.
Pedal B. Oh, that sounds much better at noon than it did at 9 o'clock. Back to pedal A. Oh, noise. B. All right, and gain at 3 o'clock.
Gain at 3 o'clock, pedal A.
And this is not going to be scintillating playing. This is just me testing out these pedals. Pedal B.
Pedal B.
More gain or more noise now. If you would go back to 9 o'clock on the gain on both pedals, please.
9 o'clock on both. 9 o'clock on A.
And B. Okay. Well, that's interesting. At 9 o'clock, I like pedal A. Pedal B hardly has anything going. But at noon and 3, pedal B is the clear winner. So we're sticking with pedal B.
All right. New pedal A.
Okay? Okay. Pedal A at 9 o'clock.
Go.
Okay, pedal B. Alright, let's go ahead and do gain at noon.
Gain at noon, pedal A.
Pedal B.
Pedal B.
Yeah, there's no comparison there. Also, I'm going to guess that pedal A is my Boss Supro Overdrive. You don't have to tell me if I'm right. That'll be interesting to see. But yeah, let's go ahead and put it at 3 o'clock just to do the full test. But man, pedal B is far and away better sounding at noon especially.
Pedal A at 3.
Okay, pedal B.
Pedal B.
Yeah, B's got it.
B's got it? Okay. Pedal swap.
Alright, while Ben's swapping pedals, I'm going to tell a quick story. So, if you're watching this... There we go. If you're watching this video, you may be wondering, why would anybody want so many overdrives? Well, one, just because I like overdrives. I think all guitar players like having a lot of flavors of dirt available. I was recently watching a video where Tosin Abasi from Animals as Leaders was having his pedal board rebuilt. He has 4 different flavors of dirt on his pedal board, and this is a man who has his own pedal company. So he has his own signature drive pedal, the Pathos, but then he also had like a Vertex dynamic drive, and he had a Brown Eye Overdrive, and he had like I don't remember what the 4th one was, but he had 4 overdrive pedals. And here's the thing, when you hear somebody say that an overdrive can do anything, you know, maybe, but the vast majority of us use an overdrive for exactly one sound. You set it, you get the sound you like, and you just leave it there. I've never been at a gig and watched the guitar player, you know, bend over and change the drive on his pedal between songs. Typically, a player's going to have a clean sound, an overdrive sound, and a lead tone, and they're just going to use those same 3 sounds. So maybe if they've got a boost pedal, they'll engage the boost, but they don't mess around with the drive. Maybe you do if you're recording and you have a pedal that sounds a specific way at a specific level. Now that I can see. But when you're just talking about using an overdrive pedal to get a sound, you're going to want a different pedal for each sound, and that's always been my philosophy. Also, I don't have kids, so I have disposable income. Pro tip, don't have kids.
Rub it in.
All right, are we there?
I have new pedal A, holding it up for the camera. Plug it in. Attempts to plug it in. This is embarrassing.
We can edit this part out.
We better edit this part out. Like, legit can't. I don't know how much time. Come on. Jeez.
Nothing should require that much effort.
That required a little effort. And FYI, the tuner does not mute it. That's why you got that bit of whatever.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going standby and standby on. Alright. Standby is coming off. Clean channels.
Okay.
Alright. Pedal A.
All right, drive at 9 o'clock. Okay, pedal B.
Pedal B.
Drive at noon.
Noon o'clock A.
Boy, I like that way better than I did at 9 o'clock. Pedal B.
Pedal B.
This one's tough. Drive at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock A.
All right. Pedal B.
B.
Oh, this one's too close to call. I really like these both. Let's go with that. Put it at noon one more time, please.
Both of them?
Both of them at noon.
All right, pedal A at noon.
Pedal B at noon. Boy, I like pedal B, but pedal B is also noisier. Put it back at 3 o'clock if you would.
Pedal B?
Pedal B.
Okay.
So there's a great sound, but there's also a lot of noise behind that. Pedal A at 3 o'clock. That's a little more noise. Ah, man, this one's really close. I'm gonna keep B.
Okay. B it will be. For the camera, new pedal A.
I really liked both of those previous pedals. I hated eliminating one of them, but gotta choose one eventually.
Alright, amp coming off of standby.
Okay.
Clean channel. Pedal A. There you go.
Pedal B. Back to A. Okay, let's just put it at noon on both pedals.
Noon, pedal A.
So far, every pedal we've tried has definitely sounded better with the drive at noon. Pedal B.
Pedal B.
Turn down the volume on that just a tad. Okay, back to pedal A.
Pedal A, still noon.
Alright, and drive at 3 o'clock.
3.
This is still on
A.
And B.
B.
Back to A. B, please. Now I definitely like A better. Okay. I think B has been dethroned. A I like better on that.
All right. Stand by. You had a good run, A.
This is so weird. Sitting here with the
New pedal A. This is new pedal B. Let me get that right. Alright, coming off standby.
Give me a dry tone again, please.
Dry, you are in dry tone.
Okay, then pedal A.
Pedal A.
Boy, that is ultra subtle at 3 o'clock. Pedal B.
Pedal B.
All right, noon.
Noon.
Pedal B.
Pedal B.
Overdrive at 3 o'clock.
Pedal A.
That gets pretty woolly up at 3 o'clock. Pedal B.
Pedal B.
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 B definitely, it retains the clarity better at 3 o'clock. They both sound great, but once you get up into the higher register, I think B takes it for me.
Okay. All right. All right, coming off standby.
Okay.
Clean jam.
All right.
A.
No, that's already got some dirt on it. A lot of them don't have any really at 3 o'clock yet. It's going to be a very aggressive pedal, obviously. Okay, pedal B. See, not nearly as much gain at 3 o'clock. That other one's more like a distortion. Alright, noon, please.
Pedal A.
It's got so much gain in it. Pedal B.
At noon still?
At noon.
Nope. Let's try. I don't think pedal A was disengaged last time with pedal B. Do pedal B.
Okay. All right.
B at noon.
And let's go to both at 3 o'clock.
A at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, jeez. And B at 3 o'clock.
B at 3.
Yeah, definitely B. I like A, but it is much more of a distortion than it is in Overdrive. My goodness. That is a hot pedal, whatever that was.
Stand by. I did not show it for the camera, so I will show the losing one for the camera.
Loser. Should have said, today the man cave is in Carlsbad Caverns, because that's how much I can see. Less bats, though.
Fewer bats.
Less.
Fewer. Alright, oops. Out of standby. Clean channel.
Alright.
Alright, new A.
Interesting. Okay. B.
B.
B has a little bit more gain, a little more character to it. Alright, let's go to noon at A.
Noon. Go.
And B?
B.
And the tone, is it at noon on both of those?
Yes.
The gain is very similar on those, but B is darker. Gain at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock on A.
Okay, and 3 o'clock on B.
3 o'clock on B.
Wow, I really, again, I like those both, but I think, and this is at 3 o'clock, right?
3 o'clock.
Go back to A, please. Yeah, A's taking it this time.
A's taking it. All right. A it is. Oh, yes.
How many
Pedal A.
How many more have we got, Ben?
Almost done.
Okay.
I believe there's one more after this one.
All right, good.
And then I might want to rematch with that one that did so well, just to see.
All right. Yeah, after it's been a while, why not?
Okay. All right, coming off of standby.
Okay.
All right. New pedal A.
That's pretty good. Okay, B.
Whoops. There you go.
Okay, gain at noon.
Pedal A.
Okay, B.
B.
Go back to A on that setting, please. Then back to B. Very close. 3 o'clock.
On A.
And 3 o'clock on B.
Go.
Back to A.
Okay.
Back to B. I'm gonna stick with B.
Sticking with B.
Boy, that's another close one though. You can see a lot of these have very similar characters. It's the weirdest thing I've done with a guitar.
Phrasing? New A. Stand by. All right, clean.
Okay?
All right, new A.
B?
B.
Very different character on those. Alright, go to noon on both.
Noon on A.
That is a great roar. But it's kind of losing some of the definition. B?
B.
See, B is much. B's not as aggressive, but it's definitely more articulate. 3 o'clock.
A.
Well, you get it up around 3 o'clock and it... so compressed. And B.
B.
See, you can hear how much more dynamic B is. It's not compressing nearly as much as A. I love that roar that A gets, but I'm gonna stick with B.
Stick with B. Now let's see if B, which has done pretty well, can handle how it handles against the one that did really well. Our new old A. Standby. Okay, clean.
Okay, A?
A at 9.
And B? Okay, at noon?
Noon A.
See, it's got a great roar to it, but it's starting to lose a little of the definition. Go back to B.
B.
And that's at noon.
Now does that mean?
See, not nearly as much gain, and because of that you can hear the notes much clearer. Let's go to 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock A.
And B. Wow. Yeah, see, these are so different. You would definitely want both of these on your board. because one is more of a like a cranked amplifier, and the other one is, well, like an overdriven amp. So for what I use an overdrive for, I think B is my winner.
All right. You can reveal your winner and your close runner-up.
Okay, now this will be, oh wow. Let me take a bit for the old eyes to get used to this. I'm really fascinated to see what the result of this is. So, what have we got?
Your winner is the Hot Tubes of Hot Wax. However,
Wow.
the one that held out for quite a while was your Dan Electro.
Wow. There you go. That Dan Electro is a $20 overdrive. They don't even make them anymore, as far as I know. All plastic versus the EHX Hot Wax. Fantastic. I did not expect either one of those to be in my top, although I do like the Hot Wax. So there you go, everybody. That is Overdrive Overkill with a surprise upset for electro-harmonix. Go for the underdog, electro-harmonix. Now, overdrive is a very personal thing. Like I said, it depends on what you want to use it for. Do you put it into an already cranked amp? Do you use it to... a lot of guys scoop their mids and then they put in an overdrive like a tube screamer that has a mid boost to it to replace their mids. I don't know why that makes sense to them, but it does. I like my overdrive just to provide a little bit of extra grit and sustain and make the notes sing a little bit more. And for that, the electro-harmonix Hot Wax on the red side. How'd the green side do?
Green side did well too.
Yeah. All right, the electro-harmonix Hot Wax. Who knew? All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed this. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'm never saying that on my videos because it sounds cheesy, but I would appreciate it if you know anybody else who might enjoy this content. I'll have links to all the gear demonstrated in this video below, if I can find them, probably on Reverb at least. And I will see you soon. I've been Reed. This has been Ben. And this is Man Cave Guitar Pedal Mania.